Good evening and welcome to the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Some news on the financial markets. Microcredit lender Dollar Financial's initial public offer IPO was significantly oversubscribed. Our news center understands that the offer to raise $500 million received $5 billion in subscriptions, making it the highest raise in the junior market history. The Dollar IPO, which was to run from 9 a.m. today to June 10, closed at 4 p.m. The basis of allotment will be shared at a later date. Now, Dollar plans to use the funds for expansion and to pay off debt. Some news in agriculture. The Agriculture Ministry has refuted claims of illegally imported chicken being sold on the local market. In a statement today, the ministry says to date, it has no evidence of any illegally imported chicken parts and other meats being sold on the local market. The announcement comes after the opposition spokesman on agriculture, Lothan Cousins, raised the concern in Parliament this week. The ministry says its veterinary team, in collaboration with other border regulatory agencies, including the Health Ministry, continue to monitor imports of animal products at the ports of entry. Alliance Investment Management Limited is to return to the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on July 21 for a plea and case management hearing. Brothers Robert and Peter Chin, who appeared on behalf of the company in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court today, had their bail extended. Alliance Investment Management Limited was last year charged for failure to file threshold transaction reports under the Proceeds of Crime Act. This relates to failing to file cash transactions of or exceeding $15,000 or its equivalent in any other currency. Now, to the designated authority that is the Chief Technical Director of the Financial Investigations Division. The charges were laid after a question and answer session with the Chins late last year. Grace Kennedy's subsidiary GK Capital Management has signed a joint venture agreement with Trinidad and Tobago Unit Trust Corporation TTUTC. The deal, which is subject to regulatory approval, will allow GK and TTUTC to partner in the distribution of mutual funds in Jamaica. In January this year, GK Capital announced its plan to enter the mutual funds market. TTUTC is the largest operator and manager of mutual funds in the Caribbean. It currently manages $3.7 billion for more than 625,000 investors. And Guardian has appointed a new Chief Executive Officer CEO. Ian Chinapoo will take the helm of the company effective October 1 this year. Now, in March, Guardian said its CEO Ravi Tiwari tendered his resignation to take effect late this year. Mr. Chinapoo currently serves as Executive Vice President and Group Chief Financial Officer at the Trinidad-based Massey Holdings. His resignation from Massey will take effect on September 30. And today's currency trading, the US dollar is being sold for an average $154.89. $122.22 is the going rate for the Canadian dollar, $196.59 for the pound, while it's costing an average $166.21 for the euro. The JSE index advanced by 679 points today, while the junior market index advanced by 16 points. Among today's winners were Kingston Wharves, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, 138 Student Living Jamaica, First Rock Capital Holdings and Jetcon Corporation, while on the losing side were JMB Group 7.25% variable Jamaican dollar cumulative redeemable preference shares, Caribbean Flavors and Fragrances, CAC 2000, Mayberry Jamaican Equities and iCreate Limited. And that's it for the Financial Week. I'm Javon Keys. Now, before we head to the break, here's a look at what's to come in the Business Review on Sunday.